Hi, my name is Rafael, and today I'm going to solve a problem. In Advanced Financial Accounting and Reporting, the topic is partnership formation. I give myself 10 minutes to do this, and without further ado, I'm gonna start. Okay? Okay, so the requirement for the problem is the amount of cash that Gordon should invest to achieve their capital interest ratio agreement. Okay, so this is the date of formation, January 1, 2016. We have here two capital amounts or net assets or equity. So these are from Gordon and Fernando's separate businesses before they formed the partnership. Okay, we have here the profit and loss ratio, which we will use as their capital interest ratio also. And then these are the adjustments needed to be made on their equity or capital balances to meet their beginning capital for the new partnership requirement. The requirement for the beginning capital. Okay, let's set up a table. So Gordon, Fernando, and then the capital, which is 220,000 for Gordon and 309,375 for Fernando. We need to adjust the inventory of Gordon. We have to add 11,000. What we mean by undervalued is that the book value of the inventory is less than the fair value. So to make it equal to the fair value, we have to add 11,000. So no adjustment for Fernando. Next, we have to set up allowance for doubtful accounts in both books. So if the A is a contra asset. So remember this rule. Any increase in asset is also an increase to their capital balance. So therefore, as an opposite, any increase in contra asset is a decrease in capital. With regard to liabilities, just invert the rule. The same as contra asset, any increase in liability is a decrease in capital and vice versa. Okay? Next, we have to set up accrued expenses for Fernando. 0 here, 20,250. An accrued expense is a liability, so an increase in liability decreases the capital. So we have the adjusted capital here. Okay, let's compute. 220 plus 11 minus 2,750. So we have 228,250. Next, on Fernando's side, 309,375 minus 4,126 minus 20,250. Okay, so that's 284,999. Okay, since Gordon is the one to invest additional cash, that means that Fernando's investment will not change anymore during their formation. So this is the one that we will use to compute for the total capital, total beginning capital. So Gordon has a 75% share or 75% share in the initial capital. So I'm sorry, we should divide it by 75%. So 289,999 divided by 0.75 is equal to 379,379 999. So we will round it off to the nearest peso. Okay. I'm sorry, I should put equals here so that because I cannot make any rules or double rule in the notepad. Okay, so 379,999 times 25% to get Fernando's, or rather Gordon's required share. We will get 379,999 times 0.25, 94,999, or rounding it off would be 95,000. Okay, so since Gordon has already invested 228,000, he has to withdraw some amount. So we put that in there, then we will get this amount, 95,000 minus 228 to 50. So Gordon has to withdraw 133,250 from the partnership funds or the partnership pool of assets and liabilities. So my answer would be letter A, negative 133,250. Okay, so that's it for this problem in partnership formation. Another thing you can do here to tweak the problem is, what if Gordon is not required to invest additional cash? They will just use the bonus method in order to arrive at their 25:75 profit and loss ratio. What we can do to achieve that is by adding 228,250 and 284,999 to get the total capital, contributed capital. 250 plus 284,999, you have 513,249. So with that, what we can do is, okay, I'll set up another table. I'm sorry, I will ignore the timer since I have already answered the problem. This will be just an additional explanation on how to use the bonus method, since on the first on the problem, bonus method was not used. So to achieve that 25:75 without adding additional cash, we will compute for the contributed capital, the total contributed capital, and then we set up this. We have the contributed capital, and then any adjustments or bonus, and then lastly we have the agreed capital. Then we have Gordon, then Fernando, and then the total. The total would be 513,249. And then for Gordon, his contributed capital is 228,250. With regard to Fernando, that is 284,999. Okay, so in bonus method, the total contributed and total agreed is always the same. Okay, so let's put that in there, and then we should compute for Gordon's agreed capital. Okay, so that would be 25% of the total agreed. So we compute that by 228 to 50 times 0.25. Sorry, 25. That's 57,062.50. Sorry. Okay, so yan. Next, the difference is minus 513249 is 456,186.50. Okay, so this will be their initial capital balances if the bonus method is used. In contrast to this, the capital balances of each would be 379,999 for Fernando and 95,000 for Gordon. So here, we didn't do any withdrawal or investment of additional cash. So this middle column represents the bonus. So what it means is that Gordon has to give Fernando something, a certain amount of capital in order for him to achieve this amount of capital. So let's compute for that. 284,999 minus 456,186.5. So we have to add 171,187.50 to Fernando. I'm gonna remove this 25%. Okay, and then with regard to Gordon, we have to deduct some amount. So that would be 57,062.5. So that would be also 171,187.50. So therefore, the total bonus adjustment is equal to 0. So this is how you compute for their capital balances using the bonus method.